Well, hi, friends. Doc South with you. And, of course, as I'm doing this video, the war in the Ukraine is looks like it's escalating itself rather badly and not good. Um, War's kind of a stinky occupation. You get right down to it. Sometimes, I guess, necessary to defend. Uh, Offensive war, I don't know if that's always such a smart thing to start up. It seems like uh, I know what let's do. Let's invade one place or another, and no, it winds up usually not being a good idea in the long run. If you look back, I know many a soldier I've run into. I was never involved in anything even close to combat. The little bit I was in the Navy, but uh, other people I've run into said, "Don't think it's fun and games. It isn't." They said it's pretty lousy thing to get involved with. For the most part, I'm sure there's some that might say war was tolerable, but many good people who have been there and done that say, no, not good, not good. And I've I I'm trying to think here. I know as far as rescue went, I can say one thing. What you see in the movie, some guy maybe getting, some detective shooting a bad guy, or the bad guy shooting the detective, or one of his victims. Uh, a lot of times, the those movies don't really depict what it's like. It's pretty tough when someone gets shot. Uh, it's um, it's a bad scene. They're in a lot of pain. They hurt like crazy. They're scared to death. They're going to die, and it's just not good. I've taken care of a number of gunshot cases, and for the most part, they they aren't, especially if they haven't been knocked out by the pain. They're squirming. It's not good. It's not a good thing to have happen to you. Um, very painful, and of course life threatening depending on where you get hit, and depending on, and you can get a wound that doesn't look that bad uh, till you realize it's severed an artery or a vein somewhere, or somehow traveled into an organ, a vital organ. It's not good. It's not good. I would strongly urge, have an argument, a debate or something, or make a deal. But whipping out the guns and shooting people, man, it's not a good idea. It really just doesn't. It's I don't know. It's really sad, really sad. I know I ran into a soldier one day. I interviewed him. He was, in fact, here in the house, and he had been in Vietnam. And I kind of made the mistake of being kind of gung ho. Boy, what was it like to be in a battle and all, and all this stuff. And I remember he kind of let me have it. He said, "Well," he says, "I'll tell you this: I was in a number of battles, and thank God I never killed anyone. I thank God I didn't shoot anyone and actually kill them." So I think he could have possibly winged a few, but he didn't. I don't think even that. He said it was just. He said it's so senseless. They are with a darn gun in your hand trying to kill a guy you don't even know. You might like him, and there you are shooting him. He says it sucks. Is exactly how he put it, and and I've seen this with other people that were rangers and paratroopers and such. Um, they they said it was just awful. I ran into a corpsman. I interviewed him. I have his interview somewhere. Uh, he uh, he was involved. He was a corpsman. Well, that'd be in the Navy, but they go in with the Marines, the Navy corpsman. And he said one day, man, he got into a really bad firefight, and while he's trying to take care of the injured, And he said there was plenty of them. Uh, Evidently, they were attacking a Viet Cong or a North Vietnamese army stronghold that was stronger than they thought, and they were getting it. He said while he's tending to a guy or two, he gets hit. And yeah, yeah. And he says, man, not good, not good. Um, it's it's something to think about. It's not all like in the movies. It's it's very serious, painful stuff. And you know, I would say before you whip out the guns and the heavy artillery and soup up the airplanes and get the missiles on the launching pad, it really would be a good idea to try to make a deal first. Because you know it's funny when everything's all said and done with many a war, the deals get made. Only there's a whole lot of less people in from both countries. You know, I don't know. It just doesn't. Maybe I'm just getting old, but it does seem to make sense to uh, perhaps practice war no more. It might be a good idea. We're getting way too many ultra dangerous weapons, and sooner or later something's going to go really haywire. It's I don't know, just not a good thing. Not a good thing. Anyway, I thought I'd say, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive. There you go. There's some key sentences. As we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. There you go. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Yep. Okay. God kind of runs the show. And we might be, I don't know, we might be splattering a little too much blood on the walls in his house, my opinion. Anyway, we'll see you later. Thank you, and God bless.